Hey everyone, in this week's tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to take an LDD file and from that import both a bill of materials and printable building instructions. So we're back in the LEGO Digital Designer software, just where we left off last week with my FLL robot Sirius. Now last week of course I demonstrated how to build a robot, and hopefully by now you've built your own robot or you've borrowed one off of my website, and now you want to know how to make building instructions for it or to export a bill of materials. Now the first one I'm going to show you is the bill of materials, also known as a parts list, and this is pretty simple. So you're going to come up here to File, you're going to export BOM. You can also access this by using the keyboard shortcut Control B if you're on Windows. So you're going to click on that and it's going to ask you where to save it. I'm just going to save this to my desktop, name it whatever you like, and it's going to become kind of like an Excel document of sorts. So save it where you'd like. In my case I'm going to save it to my desktop. So that's saved, and let's go see what it looks like. Coming over here to my desktop, it's saved right here, so we can open it up and check it out. And voila, here we go. We have a list of all of the different parts. We have the part number as per LEGO. We have the official LEGO name of the element, a picture of what the part looks like. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the official LEGO part number here. Also the color, as well as how many you need of each piece. Now there's also another way to get a bill of materials if you don't like the way this is set up, and I'll be showing you how to do that in just a moment. So let's come back to the LDD. Now that we have our bill of materials, we're going to want to make building instructions, and this is equally as easy. So I have Sirius right here, my completed model. What we're going to do is come over here to building guide mode, or use the keyboard shortcut F7. You're going to click on this and you'll wait a little bit as it automatically generates a building guide. And this usually takes a few minutes, and the progress bar is a little weird, for lack of a better word, because as you see it'll creep up and then all of a sudden jump back, but that's pretty normal. Don't freak out if that happens. And this is the standard way of generating a building guide from LDD, and this is why I have all of my models in LDDs as opposed to building instructions. I always get people who say, how come you never make building instructions? Well, I do, or technically I don't. I have the LDDs, which generate nice building instructions for you. And here we are with the building instructions. This is used to scroll through each of the steps. It's going to show you brick by brick how to assemble the robot, just as if you had gotten the building instructions from LEGO. And of course you can scroll around using the camera controls just like in normal LDD. Also using right click you can change the angle that you're looking at, and this will rotate things. You can zoom in and out and then reset the camera to the default. And of course you can keep just going through the building instructions. It usually has several pieces in each step, and on the left here it will be showing you what pieces you need for this step, what you're going to be building in this step, and then ultimately what that's going to look like when you put it all together with what you have right now. And so of course you could run through this. This is 73 steps. I'm not going to show you every part of it. The next way to get building instructions or a bill of materials is to export it as an HTML. So you come up here to the left where it says export HTML building guide, also Control H on your keyboard shortcuts if you have Windows. You're going to click on that. Just save that literally wherever, it doesn't really matter. And it's going to generate an HTML building guide. This will take just a little bit as it walks through the steps and does everything for you. But this is really cool because when you're finished, like I said, it takes you to an HTML, an online document, and it's got yet again all of the steps that you need to build your robot, step by step, brick by brick. And it's a little bit different from the in LDD building instructions, but you'll get the point. Now if you skip to the very end using this button, here's another way to get a build of materials. So just like that. This is a little bit more nicer than looking at this other one here, because I think this one looks a little bit sloppy and inelegant. This, if you prefer, you can just do this. And of course you can print these building instructions by using the printer icon down here. So That's how you generate building instructions from a LEGO Digital Designer model and get a bill of materials. Thanks for watching my tutorial this week. If you found it helpful, be sure to subscribe for more tutorials like this every week. And if you have an idea for a tutorial, be sure to submit it in the comments section below. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.